Richo, if I could only eat one cuisine for the rest of my life, it would certainly be Indian. And today I'm going to show you how to make a healthy as possible samosa. I'm not going to fry it, I'm going to bake it in the oven. And this is a really simple way of doing the ultimate Indian street food.
Okay.
Now, we need flavour. Indian food equals flavour. So I've got some ginger, I want you to microplane that, and I just want you to cut up a green chilli. I'm going to make mine quite spicy, so I'm going to make a bit of a potato masala mix. Now, I've got some cumin seeds, and I'm going to toast off my spices first. So a bit of extra virgin olive oil just in the pan there. On we go, a nice low, slow heat. Now, we want to toast them off. There's natural oils found in many of the spices, and that just allows it to come out, that aroma, that essence comes out, so some cumin seeds there. Now, I have here as well a bunch of different spices. I've got garam masala, I've got some chili powder, I've got some fennel, and I've got some hing, or as you like to call it,
asafoetida.
Asafoetida. So that gives it a really nice savoury umami flavour. In we go with that.
It's a bit smelly when you first open the container, but it actually gives it a really, really nice flavour.
Most things that don't smell nice at the beginning usually make everything taste delicious at the end. So in we go there. About half a teaspoon.
Are you talking about me?
Yeah, that basically. I've got that green chilli. That's going in there too. And ginger. Absolutely, I love ginger. It's anti-nausea, which is fantastic, but it also just is so delicious. Tastes brilliant. Now, so we'll just toast that one off there. Now, I'm going to add some peas. So this is really, really simple to make samosas. It's not a difficult thing. Get some frozen peas just out from the freezer. In we go there. And I've got some pre-cooked potato here. So I've just done them just so they're nice and soft, and we simply just crumble them. So this is basically a potato masala we're making here. That's it, crush it
Oh, I love that.
You can make it all properly nice and chopped if you want to, but crumbling is just fine.
I love potato.
It's lovely, isn't it? Now, if you don't want to use extra virgin olive oil, you can use ghee. I'm actually going to use ghee in my phyllo pastry. Well, these would usually be quite well fried. And as a nutritionist, I'm always trying to look at the method and go, well, how can I make this a little bit healthier? And by baking it today, that's how I'm going to do it. So in with the coriander as well. Wonderful.
Love the fresh coriander in there.
That's it. Now, we need, of course, some standard salt and pepper. Good amount of Murray River salt flakes there. Some cracked black pepper.
Plenty of that.
Now, I'm just going to take that one off the heat. There is some lemon there. If you could just do half a lemon, I'm just going to put that in. It's a really nice tang just to add as well in here. Now, another change I'm making is I'm going to use phyllo. Now, the reason I'm using phyllo is it means that I can be in control of how many fats I put into it. So that's it. You want to spread it out. You want to bring it out the fridge, bring it up to room temperature. If you don't have everything prepped, just make sure that you put a tea towel over it just to keep it, you know, we don't want it to go too flaky, but really the key is get everything prepped already. So you'll see, before we got it out, this is ready. I've taken it off the heat. That's just going to cool down a little bit there. Got a bit of melted ghee, okay? That's just clarified butter. It's used in Indian cooking so often. It's actually very, very good for you, but I want you to use it in moderation because it has got quite a lot of saturated fat in it.
We love it, and it tastes good, though.
It does taste really good. You can taste when something has used ghee here. Now, you want to get your nice big brush, nice big strokes, and don't cut beforehand. This makes it so much more simpler. Just get the whole thing covered in whatever butter, olive oil, ghee. So I'm going to do 3 layers of this one because I want it to be nice and flaky and crunchy. So just another coating here.
It's really delicate pastry and really, really thin. It's beautiful to use. There we go.
There we go. Lovely stuff.
Flatten it out.
Flatten it out, please. I'm just going to put a little bit on this one just so it folds ever so nicely. There we go. Now, if you've got a knife there, Richo, what I would love you to do, or I can do it, there we go. We're going to want to go right down the middle. Now, if you want to make little phyllos, I mean, you can do that as well. You just make it smaller, but we're going to do kind of medium-sized, because this is proper street food. It actually used to be saddlebag foods for the travelling merchants. That's basically why they had samosas. So this one is a bit warm. You do ideally want to let things cool down, but me and Richo, we haven't got the best patience in the world, do we really?
So you want triangles?
Yeah, some triangles, that's it. So you fold it one way and it does the work for you. As long as you get that first fold perfectly, you will notice, look at that, perfect. Now, you want to add some extra ghee just on the top here. You'll see over there, I've got some sesame seeds too. So I've got black sesame and white sesame. This is more because it looks terrific, but actually these sesame seeds are so rich in magnesium, so we want to make sure that we try and slip those in our diet somehow. Now, I want to use some glad bake. That's simply just going to make sure that we get nice, clean on the surface. We can take them off easily because this will be flaky and it will be a little bit oil residuey as well. So is residuey a word? Well, I've made it a word now, haven't I?
You've invented it.
So now I'm just going to carry on. We've got a few more of these to do, and then we'll get these into the oven, 180 degrees, and they need about 25 to 30 minutes. But keep your eye on it. We just want them to be nice, golden, and of course, flaky. Gorgeous.
They look great.
So simple. There's certain things that people get a bit intimidated about. I think samosas, I mean, baking in general, I think people do. But really, it can be very simple.
Easy. Roll it up with some Fillo pastry. Bob's your uncle, Jane's your aunt.
Philo anything, I think, is very simple. Do you like that? I'm just taking my time. Well, there you go. Look, you can have one there. You can have it with mango chutney or some raita, but I actually think lime pickle is what I live for. Let's get a bit of that there. How's that potato masala?
Rosie, that's fantastic. Really, really spicy. And I mean that in flavour, that's really important. You've got the potato in there that's going to fill you up, and that crunchy pastry is just beautiful. That is a really, really good dish. I think you've got a cracker here.
I'm in absolute heaven. This is gorgeous. It's street food, it's easy, simple, very flaky. I'm going to make this again and again, I think.
I'm happy with that.
Great.